first time that we're making them. Don't really understand what's happening here. Now we're figuring this out together. World's guess for TGLC. I really hope this works. A lot. I'm obsessed. I'm super excited because we are doing bag tags for Lady Jags for Worlds, and we're actually doing hard plastic celebrated bag tags, and it's the first time that we're making them. And I did a test run a couple days ago and it came out so good. Like, it printed really well. We just had to like resize it and stuff, but I just did it like as a sample, like test run. I have that sample one currently on the press right now, but I adjusted the design to be like what we're actually gonna heat press to do as a sample on the opposite side of the sample that I already did, just so that I wouldn't like waste more bag tags. But the heat press is warming up. It's got like 3 more minutes and then it'll be ready, and we're gonna heat press this, and hopefully if all goes well, this will be the version that we end up going with. But I'm really excited because bag tags are something that's like super popular and everyone like loves doing the bag tags with us. So I'm excited to be able to potentially offer now another option for like the hard plastic bag tags or the laminated ones. They're both super cute, but these ones are just like, I feel like they're like slightly a level up. I don't know. I'm excited though. This is a print of the first sample that we did. We had printed 2. It's just like a little bit small for the height and width of the bag tag, and this one doesn't have like a background on it, so the color of the bag tag would have been the background, and I feel like it might look better with like a black background, so I mocked that up. And then like resized the design to fit the size of the bag tag, and that's what we have here covered by the paper that I'm gonna heat press now. We did not do the bag tag design. They actually sent us the design that they wanted on the bag tag, so we're kind of just like bringing the bag tags to fruition for them. Okay, it looks like we're ready. Here we go. All right, let's see. Oh snap. Oh my gosh, I can kind of take a peek. Okay, this definitely is like super hot, so we need to make sure that that cools. So this is what the first version looked like. I drew over it in Sharpie to kind of like measure out and like figure out the dimensions and stuff for the design. But as you can see, like it's just a plain background, the color of the bag tag and stuff. And this, now we kind of like realized we had to move it down, maybe stretch it out a little bit. But now this is the adjusted version. That looks so sick. Oh my gosh. So I was debating whether or not I was even gonna show you guys this, mainly because I just don't really understand what's happening here. But I heat pressed the first batch of like bulk LJ bag tags. And when I did the sample, I heat pressed the sample twice, front and back. And it was super easy, super quick, literally just like put the sublimation paper over the top of the bag tag, heat pressed it down, and then when it was done, took the paper off like any sublimation paper. It came off super easy. I showed you guys how it came out. Well, I did the first batch of bulk ones, and I don't know what happened, but the paper is like kind of stuck like to the bag tag. Like, this is one that I have not been able to get the paper off of yet. There was a few that I kind of showed you guys where I don't know if it's supposed to be like this and I'm supposed to peel it back. Like I think I found a section where like you can kind of see like it's starting to peel back, but like all of these, the paper's like, it's like stuck there. The other ones I showed you guys, I was able to peel those back, but it was literally like this, where it's like stuck on there and hard to peel back. And the sample was not like that at all. The end result looks perfect. Like you can kind of already see the like J popping up. And originally I wasn't gonna include this in the vlog because I was like, I just need to figure out what is happening. But I feel like part of the reason why a lot of you guys watch the crafty vlogs is to get inspiration, get ideas, you know, learn from a lot of the stuff that we do. And right now we're figuring this out together. Because I'm not even gonna lie, I am really confused. The actual bag tag itself underneath it, perfect, flawless, like the design is fantastic, there's no issues. Okay, so now that we got all the paper off this one, it literally looks absolutely perfect. No issues whatsoever. Like it looks exactly how it's supposed to. And this is actually the final like sized front of the bag tag. So I don't know. I'm gonna peel back all the rest of these and we'll revisit this with the heat press tomorrow. Hello, my lovelies. Yesterday we attempted the whole Lady Jags bag tag thing. We're also working on World's gifts for TGLC. And for TGLC, we're doing like a hangout set for them for Worlds. We did one last year and they really liked it. They really enjoyed it. We did one design for the TGLC hangout set and we're pretty happy with it overall, but there are a few changes that we're gonna be making. And I was working on it now and then I realized I hadn't vlogged any portion of doing the TGLC gifts, so I figured I should bring you guys along on this part of our journey. We're going to revisit the Lady Jags bag tags after I do this mock-up. I think that what ended up happening was I just put too many bag tags on at once. So when we try heat pressing it again today, I think I'm gonna literally just put one first to see if it heat presses like the sample. And then if that works, then maybe we'll try like 2 to 3, maybe 4 at a time instead of 12. This is the logo that we're basically gonna turn this whole thing into rhinestones. You're probably not gonna be able to see the two-tone coloring, so it'll probably just end up looking like all one color because we're just gonna use one color rhinestones here. So let's turn this into our stones and see what we're working with here. I'll put the screen recording of my computer here so you guys can see what I'm looking at. But like, the realization is dawning on me that this is gonna take much longer than I anticipated. I think it's because there's like the two tones of colors there, but I'm gonna have to like line them up and it's like italicized, so it's like, all right, let's do it. It only took us about an hour, but this was actually the first one that I did. I just did it like exactly, but then once I realized what the measurements were, we had to make it a teeny tiny bit smaller, so I did the smaller version right here. But overall, it took me about an hour, not too bad, and I think it came out pretty good. We're back in the craft room. We're gonna attempt the Lady Jags bag tag again. I only have one on this heat press, and we're gonna see how it comes out. These are all the ones from yesterday, which again, they look perfect. They just were super difficult to peel. So let's try this one. Maybe I need to like let it cool. It does not smell good right now. Okay, so it's exactly the same as it was yesterday. Like, look at how this is peeling right now. Which is fine, I guess, but it's not supposed to be like this. This just, whoa. She came out completely fine. Like, the final product is perfect, but I don't know. Unsure. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, so update. I just tried heat pressing 2 bag tags at the same time on the press, but I heat pressed them a little bit longer. It's peeling a lot easier. And the paper hasn't gotten stuck yet. But I think I may have just figured out our problem here. This is the one that I just heat pressed. So as you can see, like, it came out perfect. Like, there's no issues with it. But it was like harder to like peel still, but it wasn't that bad. This is the original sample. So you can tell, like, this one I almost think looks a little bit like crisper maybe, or more saturated. This bag tag also was the very first one in the box that I pulled out, and I'm wondering if, because this was the first one, the box had been opened, like we had been just like tinkering around with like the idea of like these bag tags, whatever. So I thought to myself, wait a second, I wonder if there's like a film covering the bag tag that I didn't see on the sample because maybe it was already taken off the sample. Well, I grab a fresh bag tag and there's a literal sheet covering the bag tag. Now, I don't know if this is a piece of film that is supposed to be on it or if it's just a sheet of protective film. I'm gonna peel this back completely, heat press it, and see what happens. But like, this would make total sense if the image was being pressed onto this, because this is like hard to peel back. So I'm wondering if that's what may have happened. And like, the texture of this now without this very much resembles the sample. So we're gonna try it and see. I'm gonna make sure before, even though I'm only heat pressing one side right now, this side already has that film gone, but I'm gonna take it off of the other side as well, just to be extra safe, and I'll try to heat press the front and back of this one. But like, if this is the case and it was the protective film that like wasn't supposed to be on it, I feel like if you're sublimating bag tags, or you're gonna try to or whatever, that's something that's like kind of important to like know beforehand, because if you just look at the bag tag, like there is nothing on this that indicates that there's any kind of film over the top. Like there's not something to lift, it's not coming up by any means. Like I'm literally using a super sharp little tool here to like peel back the first layer of this bag tag, and even still like it's not coming up. So if you don't know to do this, I feel like, at least I personally would not have thought that this was even a thing. Like you can't even really see it now. Like I might, like maybe you can see it like this. Like I had to literally scrape that part of the layer up, and now we're gonna peel it back. We're gonna try to heat press it. If this solves our problems, then great. If it doesn't, then we'll keep experimenting. Like this is definitely, though, it makes so much sense if that's the case. Okay, moment of truth. Let's hope that this works. I really hope this works. Oh yeah, I already tell though, like that's the paper lifting up, like so easy. 100%. There was literally, it was the film, but I want to make sure that it came out okay. See, that's how easy it was supposed to be. Like literally just peels right off with the tape, and then we let her cool. Compare the print, like this one's just so much more clear and like saturated and intense. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so happy we figured that out. This is the first one that is completed front and back. I think that it looks so cute. I am super excited about this. I heat pressed the fronts of all of the other ones that I had. We're gonna reprint the ones that we did before we discovered the film situation, and then we'll repress those. Hello friends, it is, I wanna say, the next day now. We are going to try to conclude the Lady Jags bag tags today. I have the Cricut machine going, so if you can hear that in the background, that's what's happening there. We have about half of the bag tags fronts done. We reprinted the ones that I hadn't peeled back the cover off of, so we reprinted those so that I can get those done now. I'm debating if I want to finish off these ones first, or if I want to print all of the fronts and then do all of the backs. I'm not sure, but that's pretty much what the plan is right now. Okay friends, we officially finished the Lady Jags bag tags. They came out so cute. This glare is terrible, I'm so sorry, but this is the front. I'm trying to angle it so that you don't get a glare. This is the front, this is the back. I have them all spread out right here. I think that these came out so cute. They all have the individual designs on the front and then the LJ logo design on the back, which is so cute. I'm so happy with how these turned out. Now swapping over to the TGLC gifts, and we got the design approved, so we know what we're doing on this set. So I'm gonna cut out a rhinestone template to see if the sizing is good, and if so, then we can start making the transfers. I have no idea if this is a good angle or not, but I don't have my tripod with me right now, and I wanted to give you guys this update. So we have all of the vinyl for the TGLC World's Gifts is cut. This gold one, I feel like it's gonna take me forever to do because you can't really see it here, but I don't know if you can even, if you're even gonna be able to see that, but like the little inside like wreath with the globe, like there's so many little dots in there, and like to weed all of those out is gonna be a lot. But not to fret, it is going to be a-okay. We have the black vinyl, which is just the swords that I think are going on the shorts. We have the white vinyl, which this might take me probably like an hour or two to weed, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, Sophia, it is one sheet of vinyl, how is that going to take you an hour to weed out? There is, I don't even know if you're going to be able to really see it here. I don't even think it's gonna show up because it's like so bright and it's gonna just like, it's gonna reflect. So you're not gonna be able to see it, but there is one sentence going across this, and there's 52 of them. And it is very small because it's the sentence that goes like right under the rhinestones. So I need to like mentally prepare for when we're gonna weed this one out. Once I weed this, we have to do the rhinestone transfers, so we gotta get it moving. The TGLC vinyl definitely took a hot minute to weed out, but we did it. Please like look at this right now. That's the vinyl that's going on the tank tops. That took a second and a half, but the sweatshorts and tank tops are all at Peachy Pia, and now we're gonna get into the heat pressing process. I'm not sure how good this angle is, but it's just what we're working with right now. But these are the boys sweatshorts. The sweatshorts for the boys and girls are the same material. It's like a lighter weight kind of sweatshirt material, so it shouldn't be like it's still sweatshorts, but it shouldn't be like too hot, since you're gonna be, you know, like at World, it's super like hot and stuff outside in Florida and during the day and stuff like that. The girls shorts are the same sweatshorts as the blue sweatshorts that are currently on peachpia.com. Same exact sweatshorts, but in red, which I'm not sure if we're gonna come out with those on peachpia.com soon. I feel like we will though, but I'll let you guys know by the time this vlog goes up. You guys, the TGLC World gifts are done and they came out so freaking cute. These are the boys muscle tanks, and then the girls PT tanks, and then the girls red sweatshorts and the boys red sweatshorts. Oh my gosh, I think that it came out so stinking cutie. I'm obsessed.